Never say never. Here are the latest words from Disney's Executive Vice President of Television Meredith Roberts about the Gravity Falls sequel. Hi everyone. Just recently, all the news publishers and portals have been abuzz with the news that Gravity Falls might be returning to the screen soon, and I decided to share with you all the available information about the return of Gravity Falls. When will the new season be released and what are we in store for? We'll take a look at new content from the Gravity Falls universe and decide if a sequel is even necessary. Even though Gravity Falls is over and the story has logically ended, fans are still hoping for its revival. Thankfully, it doesn't look too unattainable, at least if the latest information from a Disney executive is to be believed. The animated series ended, but work on the universe continued, and it wasn't abandoned. Since then, creator Alex Hirsch has published several books about the universe. Moreover, very soon another book called The Book of Bill will be released, which is dedicated to the main villain of the animated series. In it, the creator of the animated series, Alex Hirsch, will tell the story on behalf of the central antagonist, Bill Schieffer. He will shed light on his bizarre origins, sinister influence on human history, the Pines family's most shameful secrets, and the key to overthrowing the world, laid out in the form of a handy step-by-step guide. In this chaotic and beautifully illustrated volume, you'll find a host of riddles, unsolved ciphers, 3 lost diary pages, ways to cheat death, the meaning of life, and an entire chapter on silly straws. But most importantly, the Book of Bill is cursed from cover to cover. This book travels in dimensions meant for older readers. Books are well and fine, but still, we're all waiting for the animated series to continue. In an exclusive interview with the Direct on the release of The Green Family in the City, Disney's Executive Vice President of Television, Meredith Roberts, gave an encouraging update on a possible Gravity Falls revival. She confirmed that talks with creator Alex Hirsch are underway, and concluded by adding, "Never say never. You know, we're in talks with Alex. He's going to do a book about his project with Disney, and we're also doing some short films. So never say never." And in fact, never say never, because the possibility of Gravity Falls coming to screens is always there. I think Alex has gotten the offer to bring back Gravity Falls more than once. After all, the universe is rapidly popular, and Disney has earned good money on Gravity Falls. However, Alex Hirsch did not agree for a long time, stating that the story was finished and only sometimes supplemented it with books. Perhaps he's still found a way to continue and complete his amazing world. What can we expect in the 3rd season of Gravity Falls? While this is small news, many fans will be happy to get at least a small glimmer of hope. If the series returns, many believe that Dipper and Mabel will likely face a new threat after Bill's disappearance. Of course, that's a high bar to overcome. After all, Bill is one of the best antagonists in history, a brilliant, eccentric, and insane demon. He's incredibly weird and charismatic. Bill is able to cause a storm of emotions in the audience, from hatred to love. However, Alex Hirsch will not have to come up with a new antagonist, because, despite the fact that Bill has been erased and no longer exists, it is assumed that he can still somehow return. Shortly before his disappearance, he delivers an incomprehensible message, AKCSOLOTLLB. "It's my time to burn. I call upon an ancient power. I can come back." In one possible scenario from the book Dipper, Mabel, and the Curse of the Time Pirates Treasure, choose your own adventure, Dipper and Mabel find themselves in space and time between time and space, where they meet a giant talking axolotl who allows each of them to ask one question. Dipper asks him about Bill Schieffer, to which he answers in verse, 60 degrees converging into 3. "Watched from behind the birches, saw the world burn to the ground. He wanted to go back, but all in vain. He says he's happy. He's lying. He blames the fire for setting him on fire. If he wants to clear his name, let him put my name on the line. There's only one way to clear his name. Another form, another time." This suggests that, in addressing Axolotl, Bill wants to absolve himself. Despite the fact that Bill has been erased and no longer exists, it is assumed that he can still somehow return. Shortly before his disappearance, he delivers an incomprehensible message, AKCSOLOTLLB. "It's my time to burn. I call upon an ancient power. I can come back." In one possible scenario from the book Dipper, Mabel, and the Curse of the Time Pirates Treasure, choose your own adventure, Dipper and Mabel find themselves in space and time between time and space, where they meet a giant talking axolotl who allows each of them to ask one question. Dipper asks him about Bill Schieffer, to which he answers in verse, 60 degrees converging into 3. "Watched from behind the birches, saw the world burn to the ground. He wanted to go back, but all in vain. He says he's happy. He's lying. He blames the fire for setting him on fire. If he wants to clear his name, let him put my name on the line. There's only one way to clear his name. Another form, another time. This suggests that, in addressing Axolotl, Bill wants to absolve himself of his crimes because he has only one way back. He will have to take another form at another time. This means that Bill may still be alive and paying for his crimes. While much of the book is not canon, as it is written in a choose-your-own-adventure format, this answer may be one huge canon, secretly reported by Alex Hirsch. The encounter with Axolotl ended with Dipper and Mabel being sent back in time with no memory of what happened. If Bill succeeded, there will be no new antagonist. In a possible sequel, we will see the main characters, Dipper and Mabel, grow up. However, more grown-up characters could turn Gravity Falls into a completely different, more adult narrative. Personally, I would have liked to see interaction between Wendy and a grown-up Dipper to learn about Uncle's journey and the overall fate of the residents of Gravity Falls. Either way, fans want to see the world of Gravity Falls again. Let's hope Disney can capitalize on this opportunity sooner rather than later. Right now, there are only negotiations with Alex Hirsch, and it will take a few years to create a full season. Let's wait and see what happens. And you can find out all the news about the universe on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. Should there be a sequel to Gravity Falls? Gravity Falls is everyone's favorite universe in which I have met almost no haters. Everyone loves and has warm feelings for Alex Hirsch's project. The animated series about the adventures of children in the small town of Gravity Falls makes us groove the warmest and truest feelings associated with childhood. After all, most in childhood went on vacation to grandparents. We had our own adventures, long vacations, and new friends. The phenomenon of love for the animated series is quite simple as a sense of nostalgia for a bygone childhood. The series came to its logical conclusion, and the universe of Gravity Falls was supplemented by books. Sometimes you have to stop in time to avoid spoiling a great story. For me, Gravity Falls is over. Sure, I want to see the characters mature, but also not to ruin a great universe. For Alex Hirsch, Gravity Falls is his brainchild, and he could have made a sequel a long time ago and let the universe run its course. But he didn't. I hope he takes a thoughtful approach to the sequel and is able to present us with a good product without spoiling anything. We can only believe and hope. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the new video.